And welcome back, everybody. We are here on another very beautiful day. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it might be, I hope you are having a blessed day. Today, I am having so much fun. I am going to do something I haven't tried before, but I want to bring you along on the trip of this amazing, beautiful roast. I got this thing from H-E-B. I told my butcher I wanted to try smoked chuck roast. Guess what he gave me? This bad boy. 6 pounds of beefy goodness. So I'm gonna get it dressed up just as if we were doing a brisket, put it on the smoker, and see what happens. Now the dressing for this roast is gonna be super simple. All I'm gonna do is use a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. This is gonna act as the binder, or just get it a little bit wet to make sure the coating sticks. And for the rub, it is going to be the same thing. Very simple. Salt, pepper, and garlic, or AP rub, as many call it. And it's going to be this H-E-B brand, Grillin' Rub or Rib Rub. All it is salt, pepper, has a little bit of garlic, a little bit of other stuff in it. But I think it is going to do absolutely wonderful with this roast. I want a really good bark on this, so I'm going to be very liberal with it. And flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. Just like so. We're going to get this really nice and good. And now from here, it's going to be about 3 hours at about 250 on the smoker. As simple as that. And 3 hours later, it's time to check on this roast. And it looks absolutely amazing. Holy smokes. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So what I want to do now is it has gotten a bunch of smoke on it. It's about as much as it's going to get. So I'm going to put it into steaming so we get it done a little bit faster. It's pretty tender, a little hard, like I would want it better. But to make sure, let's go ahead and probe it. It's that time. So I'm going right in the middle. I'm going to put in some beef broth right here. I already have some onions on the bed, along with some garlic onion, or not garlic onion, elephant garlic. That's going to give a really nice broth to it. And what I want to do is pretty much steam it now. So we will have it on this grill. A little bit more sauce. That looks good. And from here, let's go ahead and wrap it. Uh-oh, hopefully I have enough wrap. Should have planned ahead. And there we go. So at this point, it's basically a waiting game. I have my set temperature of about 200 degrees set on my remote controlled thermometer. Awesome thing. I love it. But I'm not going for temperature. I'm going for tenderness. I want this thing fall apart goodness. So 200 is a set temperature, but I'm going to probe it at about 2 hours from now and just see how soft it is. I want it tenderness good. That's as basically is all I can explain to it. It's going to be about 200 to 210 is going to be that temperature I'm shooting for, but tenderness is going to be the key. So all I can do is wait. And as you can see, the foil didn't want to stay on. That's all right. As I said, whoa, just looking for tenderness. And it is looking pretty good. That bark is a little bit deceiving, but once you go in, it looks good. Now how about the pull apart? That's pulling apart, that's pulling, that's pulling. Over on this side, I'll turn it, oh. Now that just fell right apart. This is good tear, and that is good. So I'm calling it done. This thing looks absolutely amazing. It's gonna make awesome sandwiches. Look at that. Just right there alone. I'm gonna take a piece of this. Man, it's a little hot, but I couldn't wait to try it out. I mean, as you can see right here, it is falling apart. Whoop. Very tender. That is the best thing about this. As I said, this is going to get shredded up and put on the buns. So I want it in a pot roast style, but I want that good barbecue flavor to it. And this thing hit the mark on the spot. Let's let this cool a little bit more. Woo, that is hot, but this is good. Man, I cannot say enough. Absolutely amazing. That beef flavor just spikes right through like a pot roast, but you get that smoke flavor. That post oak I used for the pellets did it perfect. It gave it a good amount of smokiness. It ran out, as I figured, once I started to steam it, but it's still there. That note right in the back of that smoke flavor. Oh, I'm not gonna go back. I'm sorry, Mom. But your pot roast is awesome. I use that recipe every time, but I'm not going back. Every time it is gonna be a smoked pot roast. That's all it is right there. I'm gonna throw it on a bun, a couple pickles, and a little bit of barbecue sauce, and it is gonna be amazing.